Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Pritchard. I am the Executive Director of the Broadmoor Improvement Association. Thank you for tuning in to this special holiday edition of How Do You Cook That? Today I'm joined by Sama and Linda, who are pharmacy students at Xavier University, as well as Chef Syrena Johnson, who is an executive chef based here in New Orleans. The Broadmoor Improvement Association is proud to partner with the New Orleans Public Library and Xavier University to present these virtual classes. Please also visit broadmoorimprovement.com to learn more about the programs and services offered by the Broadmoor Improvement Association, including our weekly food pantry, thanks in part to a generous donation by the Malcolm Jenkins Foundation and Winn, Dixie. If you're in need of food assistance, you can visit us at the food pantry on Mondays between 10 a.m. and noon, and on Wednesdays between 1 and 3 p.m. at the Broadmoor Community Church, located at 2021 South Dupree Street. So today we are honored to be joined by celebrity chef Syrena Johnson of Chopped fame. We're really excited to have you here with us today and to share some special holiday recipes. Are you all ready to get cooking?
Okay, guys, first things first for this turkey that we have is we have yellow onions, which is gonna serve as a vegetable stock, I guess, brewing at the bottom of the turkey. So just a quick little julienne, and that's right across the onion, like so. And this is gonna get stuffed inside of the turkey and around the turkey in the pan as it's roast. So get you some whole garlic and go right in there. And I crushed my garlic a little bit. Throw in there, throw a little fresh sprigs of thyme, some whole parsley. Sama, what cool fact could you tell us about this parsley?
Parsley is one of the most commonly used herbs in American cuisines. It's used in sauces, stocks, and soups, and also as a garnish. Parsley happens to be also a good source of vitamin K.
All right, so the turkey is already washed. When you get a turkey, make sure you look inside. Don't just pop it in the oven because they have things in there like a neck and the organs and stuff like that. So we have some room temperature butter, slightly melted. Sprinkle some of the butter. Just get in there. This is a technique that we do right here. Get your little hands all lathered up with soft butter. Just massage the turkey, get into all the cavities, underneath the wings, the legs. Get in there, even get inside. Flip it over. So then we take our seasoning and we just lightly sprinkle the top. It's fine. This recipe is very, very, very healthy, so don't feel like you're gonna load up your turkey with a whole bunch of sodium. Make sure you get all inside. It's okay to heavenly season your turkey. Remember, it's a whole bird. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take all of your whole ingredients and throw it inside. Put it in this cast iron pan, perfect fit. You get a little bit of regular water. I'm just creating a little liquid from the excess of the butter and seasonings that came on your pan. And then I just put a little bit of water at the bottom of a little bowl. And that's gonna create sort of, I guess, like a little gravy, but it's gonna prevent your turkey from drying up at the bottom. And you know, you can even take those drippings and make a gravy from it. So it's win-win. So the oven is nice and hot. Get out turkey. let it go. All right, so we are about to prepare the green bean casserole, and we're gonna julienne some onions, we're gonna julienne some cremini mushrooms, we're gonna get some garlic peeled, and I guess I can start doing that. While I get this garlic going on, my friends from Xavier have some fun facts about the onions and mushrooms.
The sulfuric compounds in onions make us cry, so to cut down on the crying, you can chill the onions and then cut down into the root end of it last. To get rid of onion breath, you can eat parsley. Fun fact about mushrooms is that it is made up of about 90% of water. It is also known as the meat of the vegetable world.
Okay, cool. We have all of our garlic clean. Just gonna give, not a rough chop, I guess it's to your liking. If you guys like some whole garlic, like a little bit of bite when you eat, then you can leave it kind of whole. Don't have to go through it that much, probably a rough chop. But if you're like me a little bit, then you probably want to go a little more. I would do a fine mince. Now I'm about to get my skillet going to a medium heat. I'm about to get into the onion. Julienne, fun fact, is a French term for hair-like. So the French came up with all type of beautiful techniques and names when it came down to food. You know, they foundation of cooking, French cuisine. A very popular cut. Some people might call it ribbons, but no, julienne. Okay, so next step is lubricate your pan. So if your fire was on medium, turn it down if it's been on for a while. Keynote, you don't want your pan to start smoking, because definitely want to make sure your pan is cool enough, because olive oil has a low smoke point, so it will start to get your pan smoking very, very, very fast. And so you want to kind of control your heat. Beautiful, perfect. Okay, so now I'm about to start julienning the mushrooms. We're going to cut these mushrooms. We're gonna put them in a bowl. We're gonna season them with our Worcestershire sauce, so it can marinate and marry those flavors. And I'm gonna use this special blend that we use in our turkey, just to jazz it up a little bit. Along with the Worcestershire, we're gonna use liquid smoke, give the illusion of it having pork in this dish. And not that much, just a few shots, two or three shots. It's very powerful, very strong. You'll taste it. The onions are gone. I'm gonna add a little bit of our garlic. I would say that's about 1.5 teaspoons or so. I'm gonna let our mushrooms do its thing and marinate. And in the meantime, I'm gonna pick some herbs, some fresh thyme and parsley here. And you can release the herbs from the stem. And also picking herbs is very time consuming, so plan ahead. In the meantime, in between time, we're gonna add our mushrooms. Do a fine chop, because the thyme has little stems that are not so kind, not as much as rosemary, but you wanna get a good chop on it so that you're not tasting that. And definitely when you're picking it, you want to look out for that too. Before I start the green beans, Linda, you want to give us a fun fact about green beans?
Green beans grow super fast. It takes about 45 days for them to grow. If you love green beans, you can head down to Blairsville, Georgia on the last Saturday of every July for the Green Bean Festival.
So I'm just giving it a quick stir so that the green beans can hit the bottom of the pan, everything can cook evenly. I'm gonna give it a sprinkle of some salt and pepper, 3 shakes of salt, a little 2 shakes of pepper. I even wanna add my Parmesan because I know it's gonna give it the salt teaspoon. I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of fresh herbs that we just chopped just now, the fresh thyme and parsley. Actually gonna hit it with a little bit more garlic and just a dab more of this beautiful seasoning right here. Prepared by the Xavier students, of course. Health conscious. Gonna go right into this casserole pan. We're gonna go into our preheated oven. I would go 6 minutes in a 450-degree oven. Now we can kind of discuss all the fun facts. They were all components of umami. We have parsley, onions, mushrooms. All of these create that meaty taste, that flavor that's kind of hard to describe. So we made a funny sounding word to describe it. Sama, what else could you tell us about umami?
Umami is the 5th core taste. It is found in a lot of everyday food that we eat. Some examples of umami would be mushrooms, tomatoes, salmon, and steak.
All right, so we're about to take our green bean casserole out of the oven. Okay, I'm gonna add 4 ounces of the yogurt. We're gonna toss it in just to kind of see what kind of consistency it's gonna give me. I don't know about y'all. If y'all a creamy green bean casserole type of family, then by all means, use the whole 7 ounces. Little bit of this cheese to sprinkle on top, the Parmesan, and then we're gonna do onions right on top, depending on how crispy you like your green bean casserole. Just gonna hit it on the top with some fresh herbs, that thyme and parsley that we chopped, and voila. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Take the turkey out of the oven. We achieved some nice browning on the outside. Everything's still stuffed on the inside. We created a little gravy. So yeah, green bean casserole, turkey.
Thank you again, Chef Syrena. This looks like a really incredible holiday feast. Thank you also to our partners at the New Orleans Public Library and from Xavier University. And on behalf of the Broadmoor Improvement Association, we wish you a very happy holiday.